Morning world. We're heading to the airport to fly to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to race in the age group national triathlon. We're in Milwaukee. Welcome to Milwaukee. We made it a long drive, long flight. In fact, that's what they call airplanes. Let's get first. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's going on here. Very nice. All to myself? Wow. I got a studio. I'm gonna get this upstairs. We made it to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're here for age group nationals triathlon. And I'm racing on Saturday. Today's Thursday night. And tomorrow we're gonna go get the packet. Tomorrow we're gonna go pick everything up. And then, I think right now I'm gonna go for a little jog. Since it's gonna be dark in about an hour. Then we're gonna get some food. And we'll figure out how tomorrow's gonna go. This is a solo trip. I'm here by myself. This is the first time I've ever traveled for a race by myself, to be and race by myself. This is my third time doing the age group national triathlon. This is my second time in Milwaukee. I was here 2 years ago, which is weird. 2 years ago, we were in a different place. We were in a different place in time. What is it? I guess it's 3 years ago now. So there's a lot to look forward to, and we'll settle in and we'll go for a run. Guys, it is the Italian Community Center. Finally, a place where I belong. Alright, well, it is humid, sticky, and wet. But it's actually beautiful. It's pretty nice location. Way better than last year when we went to New Jersey, Atlantic City. Different types of beautiful, but this is better. This is, yeah. The run was a success, major success. Got my beverage, A&W Zero root beer, because I don't need the extra sugars. I don't know. Put that in the fridge. Stopped off at a food truck on the way home. Give you a little unboxing here. Got some sauces. Got some fried rice. We got a little steak, stir fry or something. A little steak medley, whatever you want to call it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go drop off our stuff tomorrow and go grocery shopping maybe. Should be a good day. Should be a fun day. Beautiful day in the Midwest, guys. All right. Whoa. I finished putting together my bike. This bike kind of has been pissing me off a little bit, I'll be honest. This keeps slipping. This right thing keeps slipping. You know, I do intend to get a new bike probably next year. I just don't have the money to get a couple $1,000 bike. But I guess if I sell this one If I sell the wheels, I'll get pretty much halfway there. That being said, it is 10:30 a.m. I tried to sleep in. I slept up pretty good actually. Woke up a couple times, but I got to get some breakfast, and we got to go drop off the bike, pick up my packet, and hopefully do a swim familiarization in the lake where I was last night. And then we'll go to the grocery store when I get back, and then that will be the day. So hopefully we can get it all done with limited exposure to tiredness and heat exposure. I'm going to ride my bike to the venue, drop it off, maybe Uber back, but we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm going to just go walk, get some food. So 45, almost 4:43 p.m. And I'm back from getting all my race stuff ready. Whatever. Dropped off my bike and got my nutrition, got everything ready. So this is the plan for the rest of the day, and this is the plan for tomorrow. I'm about to go ride my little Lime scooter over to the grocery store. I'm going to get some food, and I'm going to get some breakfast and dinner for tonight and for tomorrow morning. And then we're going to come back and just rest before I go to sleep. I did my swim familiarization today, which means I swam about 700. They say it was the short course, the 750 meter course. I just got a new wetsuit. I got a Zone 3 wetsuit, and this was my first time using it. Of course, you got to test the equipment before you use it. One time, I guess, is supposedly good enough, and it feels good. The water temperature is actually kind of warm, and it's hot outside, but I think all things considered, it will make me considerably faster than without a wetsuit, even though it's going to be quite warm. But we'll see how the morning goes. And I'm all shaved up. I'm bare except for the upper part of my leg. As you can see, very pale, but we got a nice gradient here as it comes up, and then yeah. That's probably too much leg. That was probably too much. So we're aerodynamic. Hopefully my bike does well tomorrow. It's probably going to be a little windy. It's windy off the lake. I got the disc wheel. That's probably the last thing that I need to figure out is my bike. And then I'll really be dialed in. But I took a nap. Been loving the little, this is going on way too long. I took a little nap, and that's what I got. So we're gonna go to the grocery store. Dumbass frosted ass bug. Dumbass frosted ass bug. Ah! Ah! Assalamualaikum, assalamualaikum. It's been 1 week since I was at Milwaukee and I competed in the age group national triathlon. And let's give you a little recap of how things went. It was a non-wetsuit swim, and I think I did not swim that well. I felt good in the water, and the one thing that has come to me in swimming over these couple of years that I've been swimming has been that I just feel a lot more comfortable in the open water. My stroke feels good. I feel more relaxed. I can see a lot better. I can sight a lot easier. And so that means a lot. That goes a long way. Um, so I feel all right in the water, and I get out and I hop on the bike, and I don't feel particularly well the first 8 to 10 miles on the bike. Um, and there's a stiff headwind going up this bridge. It's pretty exposed, and like the only major climb, it's not big of a climb, but maybe a couple 100 feet elevation gain. Um, and so we go into this headwind, and I start to feel a lot better around halfway through the bike, and I think maybe a couple people pass me, and then eventually this one guy passes me, and I was able to kind of stick on him at a safe distance. And I stuck on him for a little while, and then eventually I passed him after a little while, and from there I was pushing as hard as I could on the bike, and I felt pretty strong, and the tailwind definitely helped, and I minimized my time loss. Um, Not my best bike ever in Olympic distance, but it was still maybe like it was still a really good bike. I believe it was like the 20th best bike. I think I had like the 20th fastest time bike, which for me is pretty good in a field that big and competitive. It means my biking has come a long way. Um, my bike setup is still not super ideal, but I do pretty well. I took one gel on the swim or on the bike. I lost one also. I was gonna take two, and then head out onto the run, and immediately it was very hot and humid. It was probably in the high 80s and very humid. And everybody was suffering pretty hard on the run. I started off pretty fast. I've been dealing with a little bit of lower back pain on the bike coming out of the swim, and I was a little stiff, but we managed okay, and I believe I was the fifth fastest run overall. So still, my run is still as good as it's ever been, which is good news because I really need it. I really need to have a good run. And I only ran about 5:45 per mile pace was my average. So everybody got super downgraded by the heat and the humidity. But I was able to pass a ton of people on the run. Probably, my guess would probably be 10 to 15 people I passed on the run in my age group. And I was barely able to pass the guy who was in third place in my age group, maybe the last 1K to the finish. That was really fun and exciting, and there was definitely pushed me. But yeah, I think I about pushed as hard as I could. The time wasn't super fast, but it was good enough for third place in my age group. I'm 25 to 29 age group right now, and 13th 13th overall. So yeah, I think it was and considering it's a really competitive field, and it's my third year doing it, and that means consistent progress. I've gotten better each time I've done this race, which is the goal every year, or every race is to do something a little bit better. and that's what I feel like I'm doing. I still have some good consistent progress. Um, so yeah, I'm happy, and I enjoyed Milwaukee. I had a good time, so that's all that matters. And now we're about three weeks out from Santa Cruz 70.3, which is my last race of the year. And I'm going to be doing the Lake Tahoe triathlon, the Olympic distance, next weekend, this coming weekend. So that's going to be kind of a little practice, a little prep race for Santa Cruz. And we're just going to go out there and lay it all down on the line. I've been feeling good coming off this race. And yeah, just going to finish off this year as strong as I can. But yeah, let's keep it rolling. Thanks for watching, guys.